All right, all my listing legends, welcome today. I'm Tall Mike. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about how to avoid burnout as a real estate agent. Now, as a real estate agent, you have a high income skill set. Would you agree that it's possible to make $1 million selling houses? Of course it is. Now, could you make $1 million selling houses in just 1 year? Now, many agents do that. So the skill set that you have of being able to sell a house is a high income skill set. Now, where we get into trouble is the mindset. Most mindsets of real estate agents are a $50,000 mindset. See, they expect to make $50,000 a year, which is about average for a real estate agent, when in fact they have a skill set that can make $1 million a year. Okay, so making $1 million a year without getting burnout. How do you do that? Well, you become the CEO of your business. Now, most real estate agents, they're what I would call a day laborer. They go in and they prospect. That's their job. Their job's to prospect. And the prospecting job, it pays, let's call it $50 an hour. Sit on the phone and say, hey, when do you plan on moving? Okay, hang up, go to the next person. That is a $50 job at best. But now, if you become a market, can go from one to 5,000, one person to 10,000. It's a scalable event, right? Okay, so I've developed what's a marketing platform. Now I send out postcards. Now this is my ugly yellow postcard. I have about 10 different postcards that I send out. These are big, they're jumbo size, they're very, very large, right? Okay, and I send these out. I send them out to 5,000, 10,000 people at a time. But it doesn't cost me any money. Why? Well, because I put businesses on the back of each one. I have businesses pay for the postcard that I send out. Okay, so what this does, it makes me have a marketing platform. I have 10 different postcards that work, and they will work in your area. Now, if you want to learn how to do this, just go to, listinglegend.com. Listinglegend.com, and I'll teach you the system. I'll teach it to you for free. Just put your name and email in there, and I'll teach you how I do this. Okay. But now to get rid of avoid the burnout. You see, there's burnout, right? Now you get too many clients, there's burnout. But the clients that you get, you should be picky and you should choose your clients instead of having the clients choose you. See, I choose who I want to work with because I have a full pipeline. I get the full pipeline with my marketing system, with the postcards. With the postcards brings in a full pipeline so that I can turn down the business I don't want. If I think a listing is priced too high, I turn it down. Look, if they won't lower their price after they've been on the market a month, 2 months, I give them back their listing. This avoids the burnout. The burnout, you can keep working for these people, but you're not going to get the production level. You're not going to get the household. Now, you also need to be able to close a client. Now, the postcard system will get you to the listing appointment, but a lot of people at the listing appointment, they don't make the close. Now, if you don't make the close, you don't get the business, and this will lower your self-esteem. You will have no production, and basically you'll have no life. You need to know how to close the client, and closing the client is probably it's the most important skill a real estate agent can have. And I can teach you how to do this. You can just go in the area, the description area, and you can get my magic listing kit. It teaches you how to close 80% of the listing appointments you go upon. Now, if you're not doing that, you need to get the listing kit. Listing kit costs you $10. Costs me more than that just to print them out and send them to you. But for $10, you can get the listing kit. And this will teach you how to get the listings, how to avoid the burnout. You see, you're not getting burned out if you get the listing, if you can close. Look, if you do all this work to get to the listing appointment and then you don't get the listing, well, you got to start over. And you keep doing that. You keep repeating that cycle. You're going to get burned out as an agent. Look, agent this is the easiest money you can make if you know how to do it. If you know how to get to the listing appointment number 1, and if you get to close at the listing appointment number 2. You know how to sell a house. You put it on the MLS. It'll probably sell if it's priced right? Other agents will sell it for you. You know how to sell a house. You have this high income skill set, but you're still in this $50,000 mindset. No, you got to get your pipeline full. You got to choose your clients, not have your clients choose you. That's all I want to tell you today. I'm Tall Mike. Get out there, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.